So we're going to do an updated video on all the safes in the game, how much money they can fill up, and how to fill up the safe. So currently, there are 6 safes in the game, and we could be making a lot of money with that. So let's go. So the first safe is going to be located on over at the nightclub. The nightclub safe can hold a total of $250,000. That's $250,000 right here in this safe for the total that it can go ahead and max out at. So of course you guys want to be collecting this money because that's a lot of money. But that's a lot more money than just doing some missions in the game. Now let's talk real quick about how we're going to be filling that safe up here over at the nightclub. So there's 2 really good methods to use, which is number 1, going to be promoting your business right here. So nightclub management, promote your business. Go do missions to promote your business. Gonna get you fat chunks of popularity. Another one that I like to do is just go over here and spend the $10,000 because the safe is gonna get us the $10,000 anyways, and just change the DJ. By changing our DJ, it gives us a little chunk of popularity, and popularity does what? Gets more NPCs in here to spend more money, so our safe fills up, maximizes at full capacity. The full capacity is gonna be $50,000 every 48, I believe, minutes in the game, if not every hour. So if you had full popularity over at the nightclub, it would take you approximately around 5 hours to fill this place completely up. But once again, this is one of the best businesses in the game because the nightclub, regardless of doing those missions or not, still fills up AFK. So let's go on to the next business, which is going to be the arcade. The arcade can hold a total of $100,000, and the safe is located up here in the office, right against the whatever this is, shelf. $100,000, let's go. So at this point, we're up to potentially $350,000. Now, how do we actually get that safe to fill up at the maximum capacity? We're going to run downstairs here. We're going to get on the computer because the computer is going to grant us access to buying arcade games. And that's the only way that we're going to be able to fill this up, and it fills up AFK. You literally don't have to do anything beyond just filling up your arcade itself with the arcade games, and then NPCs are going to come in here. They're going to play your arcade games, and the more arcade games that you have, like I said before, you're going to want to go through here and you're going to want to fill up the arcade. It's going to cost you a lot of money, but at the end of the day, the $100,000 is a nice thing to come over here and collect ever so often. So yeah, you definitely want to do that. So you head up here, and I'm going to show you real quick. You're definitely going to fill this thing up, potentially. Once again, you know, the arcades are a bit expensive, but once again, also, it's going to be potentially worth it, especially when we're talking about in the, you know, the whole scheme of things and all the safes in the game. So this place is completely full. For some reason, I can't get any NPCs in here. We haven't had any NPCs in here. I think I glitched it out is what happened. But it doesn't matter because whether the NPCs are in here or not, I'm obviously making money because I just collected 100,000. Now let's move on to the next business, which is going to be the agency. And it looks like, yep, the agency business can hold a total grand amount of $250,000, which I'm about to collect right now. Now, the only way to get this thing to fill up at maximum capacity is being, like, you got to go over here, you got to sit down in their chair, and you got to do security missions. You got to do a total of 200 security missions, which seems like a lot. Let's see how many that I've done. Because I know at one point I've grinded these out because they were dishing out a lot of money at one point. Yeah, 322. So it looks like I've definitely hit the maximum capacity, which is going to be a total of $20,000, I believe, every 48 minutes in the game. So this thing potentially, as long as you're playing GTA, this business is making money. As long as you're maxed out with those security missions, which we've done over here. Yeah, it's definitely worth it, I would say, because at a grand total right now, the 350 plus the 250 is going to leave us at 600,000 potentially dollars. And guess what? Those are only 3 safes. We got 3 more to go by. So we did get that brand new business that's in the game, which is the garment factory. We'll be visiting that last. So we're going to go on to the next business right here, which is going to be the salvage yard. The salvage yard right here can earn a total of $250,000 in the safe over here. As soon as I can open the wall safe up, you gotta like mess with it a little bit. It's very slow. Collect that cash. Bam, there you go. So, how do we fill that up? Well, it fills up AFK just like all the other safes, but the way to fill it up even faster is you gotta do tow truck missions. You gotta go out there, you gotta get dirty with Tanya. Well, you're not really going with Tanya, but it's basically like Tanya tow truck missions. And the downside I would say about the tow truck, which was very disappointing, is you can't hook any other cars in the game. You can't hook NPC cars. It's like only the car that you're going after. I find it a little bit boring, which is why I don't really do it. But once again, that's the only way of filling up your safe a lot faster here at the salvage yard. All right, let's go to the next business real quick. So here we go. Bail, bounty, and business. This thing can hold a grand total of 100,000, but if you have GTA Plus, this thing can hold up to $200,000. And the best way of getting this thing to fill up is talking to these two idiots out here in the blue shirts. Yeah, these are your bounty, bail, whatever officers, and we got to talk to them. They're going to go out and they're going to get you money. That money is going to end up in your safe, and it's like the only way potentially of filling up the safe here over at your bail and bounty business. So this is going to be safe number 5 at 100,000. Yeah, we're looking pretty close to almost 1 million, I believe, at this point. So, of course, the last business is going to be the garment factory, which I believe holds a total of $100,000, and this fills up really slow AFK, but also it fills up a lot faster by doing the actual missions that are attuned, or I would say attached to this actual garment factory business, which can be found on your phone and or going down here and using the computer. So you guys, we have 6 safes in the game at this time, which produce money potentially like AFK. And by visiting all of these safes, you can see right there, like me visiting all the safes, I just made a fat chunk of money, regardless of the safes being full. Like a couple of them were full, yeah, and a couple of them like were not full, but I still made like I think over a quarter, no, over $500,000, over $500,000 just by visiting my safes, which are like AFK money. Didn't really have to do anything but play the game. So other than that, this is going to be your updated version of all the safes in the game, all the businesses that they're attached to, and how to fill those safes up to where you can be making a ton of money just by filling your safes up in the game. And think about how many other ways there are of making money in the game. Like right now, my businesses are making me money just by me running around in a circle looking at like modded cars. Seriously. So other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button on the way out, subscribe for more content, go check out more videos on my channel, and thank you all for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, the Green Alien, and I'll see you in the next one, so peace!